club has an astounding history with PVPs. We have the first female writer in 2 PVPs. That's Melinda Lyon, and she gets to go first here. Melinda?
So this is what 6 PVPs will do here. I did PVP the first time in 1995. It's not going to do it this year. I'm hoping that I can do it again and beat Elizabeth's record of the oldest woman to do it from America. I'll be 60, and she did it when she was 59, so I'm happy about that. So the lure is that it's in France, and the public is super involved. If you can imagine 4,000 people from Boston leaving on a 1,200-kilometer ride to Montreal and supporting it, including closing the roads, etc. That's not going to happen. In Paris, it does happen. It starts a little bit outside of Paris these days, but it's still, they respect the fact that the ride's going on and you're on there. So it's amazing that, as the pictures I've contributed show, that the public is super involved, and every couple of kilometers you'll have little children clapping for you, and coffee being served, soup being served, omelets being made. So it's an amazing experience. My first year I went to just to finish. The second year I went to win. Nowadays they don't have winners or losers. They've kind of gotten away from that, but I did quote unquote win 2 years. It took a lot out of me. There's a race at the beginning of PVP, and there's a ride after PVP, which is the rest of us. So interestingly, the man that won it in 2015 did it unsupported and no support, and he blew away the record. So it can be done. I've never had support on PVP, so you can do it by yourself. No drop bags or any of that stuff. You can just ride along, and the people of France will support you. They're very friendly. Does anyone have questions? I don't really have anything else to add. But
I just wondered if you could just kind of lay down along the road for 10 minutes, or how do people deal with sleep deficit?
there is a lot of, I think in the slideshow we saw a lot of people lying on the side of the road, which is a classic PVP picture of someone passed out on the side of the road. Done it myself. I think the sleep deprivation becomes more of the story than the ride becomes. I think you can get plenty of sleep in PVP, depending on your speed, but that becomes sort of the whole story. Certainly you won't get a lot of, I had the police stop me one night because I was sleeping on the side of the road, but it doesn't happen that much. Yes?
When you're riding all that much, when you're focusing on doing the ride, how much of the scenery and the exhilaration?
Rear wheel. But I've enjoyed my experiences there. I have done, and I hope to go back. Thank you.